You're enjoying listener-supported radio. Super Mega Radio. The voice of the people. Except it's my voice.
If you've already got cargo shorts, golf clubs, and a digital barbecue, why not go 100% dad with Rowdy Dad Cargo Racks, the official cargo rack of Merkin Trucks.
All right. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to our final games of the quarterfinals. Kicking off here, we have the Stingers taking on the Astros here. Game 4, and it's the Stingers up 2-1 in the series. They're looking to punch their ticket to a rematch with the High Rollers. Let me check the roster for both teams here. Stingers is De Leon for Korea. And then we're good here. Pitcher's good. All right. And then Eugene. Let me see what the Astros had. All right, so Weaver catching, Prince in left. So Prince in left, Barnes wobble at first, Willis, the designated hitter. Who's in right field? That's Perkins, and we'll just slide you down to 8. 5 is Muscles, then Muscles coming in at second for Thunderer. So Muscles at second 5, Faulkner center field 6, Dakota nope, McClary batting third, 7th at third, Perkins right field, 8, and then Dakota for shortstops. Just to go over that one more time. Weaver at catcher, Prince in left, Barnes Wobble at first, Willis designated hitter, Muscles at second, Faulkner at center, McCleary at third, Perkins in right, Dakota at short, and Mostest on the mound for a do or die game 4.
Tired of endless market volatility? Invest your money with Downhill Investments.
Anyways, moving on. Here's some more noise for you.
Cause we're all fighters. We'll stay together till the end. Take out your lighters.
Welcome to Game 4, the tournament quarterfinals. Playing is over. It's baseball time.
Alright, it's baseball time here at the Bengata Bowl. Stingers took the away game, final score 5-3. They look to clinch an away territory before a potential clash with the High Rollers. That'll be popped up to Mostest for the first out of the game.
The second baseman, number 70, Nikolai Prince.
Nikolai Prince grounds it to Muscles, throw it to first for the second out of the inning. Jet County to the plate, hitting .250 on the season, does have a home run and 2 RBIs this postseason.
You bet that's a strike.
And strike 3 called to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the first. It's Weaver, Prince, and Barneswobble leading off for the Astros. Soft grounder to Prince, who throws to first for the first out of the inning. JR Prince doesn't miss there. It's high, it's far, and it's gone. Solo shot into center field gives the Astros an early 1-0 lead, 4:51. Look at that arc. Prince's 5th home run of the postseason. Barneswobble first pitch swing hits a right to Prince for the second out of the inning. That brings up Emmanuel Willis. Willis pulls it foul, 0-1 count. Grounder right to Correa, throws across the diamond to end the inning. Astros strike first with a solo shot from Prince and take an early 1-0 lead.
The third baseman, number 93, Emery Ria.
Correa check swings at it, full count, nobody out. And strike 3 called, swing and a miss, inside changeup. That brings up Fowler Henson to the plate. Pops it up over second base, and that will drop in front of Faulkner. So runner on first, 1 out for Kawhi Huber. Ace Exterminator active, 125 power. Just anything remotely in the zone is going to be nuked. Oh, look at that. It was so hard. The fielder at third couldn't even hold on. Runners advance, and now 2 are on for Esteban Reliable, and he's another Ace Exterminator. Back-to-back Ace Exterminators, and they can cause some real trouble for Mostest. all that power, he can't muster it out of the infield. 2 outs brings up Bingo Meja.
Bingo the jive.
Oh, he gets hit in the butt. Mojo boost for him. Bases are loaded. And Mostis is tense. This is not looking good. The one shining light is that it is 2 outs. So just work this batter out. Oh, but she can. That drops just inside of the fair lines. Runners round third, heading home. Stingers take the lead. 2 RBI single with 2 outs brings up Sophia Sanders back to the plate. Sanders rips into left, but Prince is chasing it and reaches and grabs it to end the inning. Stingers get 2 and take the lead here. Teams are trading blows back and forth. Kale muscles to the plate. Kale Muscles rips it into center field, and Huber with enough speed to cut it off, prevent it from being a double. That brings up Case and Faulkner hitting 444. Grounded to Korea, throw to second, throw to first, not in time for a Dragon special. Oh no, the bow! Runner thought about going more reliable, so able to pick it up in time. McClary rips it into no man's land, rolling all the way to the wall. Runners heading for third, rounding third, heading home, and the Astros tie the game back up. It's 2-2 in the bottom of the second. Joey Perkins, the rookie, to the plate. Hani West already tense through 1 1/3 inning here. Has already given up 3 hits, 2 earned runs. Gonna grounder to Prince for the second out of the inning, bringing up Boston Dakota.
Boston Dakota. Strike. Ball. Nope. Low.
Ball 2-1 count. Hits it high, going back, and caught just shy of the warning track to end the inning. Stingers tie the game back up and make it a 2-2 game. Astros tie the game up, not Stingers.
The second baseman, number 17, Nikolai Prince.
Nikolai Prince leading off. And he's gonna get a single over the third baseman's head. That brings up Jet County 0 for 1 tonight.
Jet County.
County hits it with some pop, but in the deepest part of the park, that'll just be caught by Faulkner for the first out of the inning. Emery Correa to the plate. Has yet to get a hit this postseason, as this is only his second at-bat of the series.
That's a strike and a half, my friend.
Check swings high, 2-2 count. High count, full here. Grounder up the middle, and that's gonna get through. Runner advances to second. Puts the tie-breaking run in scoring position here at the top of the third. Fowler Henson to the plate. And he's gonna rip it over second base, rolling all the way to the wall. Center fielder can't cut it off. 1 run will score. Runner rounding third, heading home. 2 runs will score, and the Stingers retake the lead here at the top of the third. 4-2 with Kawhi Huber to the plate. Mostis is rattled. Tier 3 distractor and a 125 power to the plate. This is beyond dangerous. Moses can't find the zone, but it doesn't matter because she gets the strikeout for the second of the inning. That brings up Esteban Reliable, another ace exterminator. Can he get the job done? 0-2 count. Oh, that's a second hit. That's our second player hit. 1 more and the entire Astros team will be tense. That's our second beanball of the night, and that's it for Mostis. Gustavo Klein, not as much accuracy, and things are looking very dangerous for the Astros on the mound. Oh no, that was so close. 2-1 count to Bingo Meja. Pops it up. Shortstop should get it, and that'll end the inning. So Stingers retake the lead as we go now to the bottom of the third. So it's been a back and forth affair early, and the Astros respond immediately with a double up the middle. Now they bring their tying run to the plate. Nobody out. Jared Prince rips right past short, rolling all the way to the wall. That'll score 1. Hits the wall. Runner on second. He'll stay. Prince with an RBI double cuts deficit down to 1. Nobody out for fail Barnswobble. Locked in versus the tense West. Swings outside at the curveball. 0-2 count. And a strike 3, swing and a miss. That brings up Emmanuel Willis, 0 for 1 tonight. Check swings inside, 2-0 count. 3-0. 3-1. Check swing inside, 3-2. Rips up the middle, right to Prince, throw to third, and very interesting decision from the second baseman. It paid off. They're about to catch the runner between bases here. Just when I think I've seen it all, this game provides me with a situation that I haven't. So instead of going for the force out at first, went for the runner at third, which worked out because of how hard it was hit to third, and the runner, I guess, didn't turn around quick enough. So Astros get a run to make it a 4-3 game. And swing and a miss for the first out of the inning. That brings up Sophia Sander. Astros forced to go to their bullpen early after their starter just couldn't get it done on the mound, gave up 4 runs, and left the game rattled after 2 beanballs.
The second baseman, number 17, Nikolai Prince.
Runner goes for the steal, misses high, and gets caught stealing. 2 outs in the top of the 4th. That one's gonna drop inside the line. Runner's gonna stay at first for a 2-out single. That brings up Jet County, who's tense at the plate tonight. 0 for 2 so far in this affair. Pitcher and batter both tense. Something has to give. And the pitcher wins that battle. Throws across the diamond to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the fourth. And it's Faulkner, McClary, and Perkins due up. Grounder up the middle, dive from Prince, throw it to first, and safe at first. Infield single for the Astros puts their very fast runner on first, nobody out. Check swings high, 1-1 count. First out of the inning. That'll bring up Joey Perkins. 0 for 1 tonight. And that's hit into right for the second out of the inning. That brings up Boston Dakota. 0 for 1 tonight. Ground up the middle, and that'll put a runner on second. 2 outs, tying run on second for the Astros. It's Eugene Weaver. His RBI 0 activates. Grounder up the middle, gets past the diving second baseman, runner rounding third, heading home, and the Astros make it a tie ball game. 4-4 on the RBI single. Do not throw it in the zone. J.R. Prince locked in with first pitch Slayer to the plate. Honey West does not throw in the zone. That one's gonna be popped up and caught in right field to end the inning. Astros tie the game up, leave 2 runners stranded as we go to the top of the 5th. 4-5-6 up for the Stingers. Grounder to Muscles, throw it to first in time for the first out of the inning. That brings up Fowler Henson, double and single. Grounder right to Muscles, throw to first for the second out of the inning. That brings him Kawhi Huber, 0 for 2 tonight. Soft grounder to Barnes Wobble. Grounder, Muscles to dive, throw to first. That'll end the inning. 3 up, 3 down. And who else but fail Barnes Wobble to the plate? Earl Watts, the tier 3 specialist, coming out of the pen here. And that's caught by Prince for the first out of the inning. Grounder right to Reliable for the second out of the inning. That brings up Kale Muscles, 1 for 2 tonight. Popped up behind the plate, and Mastiff there to end the inning. And for the first time tonight, neither team could score in the top or bottom half, as we now go to the 6th. Gustavo Klein still out there despite being tense and reaching 30 pitches. This is an opportunity for Esteban Reliable, as he is going to rip it foul. 2-2 count. and he takes advantage, rolls it all the way to the wall for a lead-off double. Tie-breaking run on second, nobody out. That brings up Bingo Meha, who was hit by pitch earlier. And Hannah Bradley, the long reliever, making her first appearance this postseason. Arguably her most important of the season. Astros down 2-1 the series. Runners go for steal. Oh, he misses. And the double play in one fell swoop. So what looked like a prime opportunity has just been reset to 2 outs. Batter strikes out. Runners goes for third in an attempted hit and run. Fails. Gets caught at third. And just like that, McCleary ends the inning 3 up and 3 down. Case and Faulkner to the plate, being hit by this tier 3 specialist Earl Watts. Soft grounder to Correa, throws across the diamond for the first out of the inning. That brings up Brett McCleary, 1 for 2 with an RBI double. McCleary hits it high, going back to the wall, and Huber just in front of the wall gets to it in time for the second out of the inning. That brings up Joe Perkins. Soft grounder up the middle, nobody can get to it, and the Astros get a runner on first. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. Bringing up Boston Dakota. Atlas Best to the plate, pinch hitter. Tie-breaking run on first with 2 outs. He's gonna hit it up the middle, keep the inning alive. And now the Astros get someone in scoring position for Eugene Weaver. On fire, but has RBI 0 active, and he's working against a tier 3 specialist. Doesn't matter, he hits it up the middle, gets right past the second base, runners running third, heading home, and the Astros retake the lead. Weird bounce on the path there, doesn't matter, gets it past his fielder, and now the Astros have the lead here with 2 outs. Astros having a 2-out rally here, runners on first and second. Cake collector, neglector activates. Oh, the neglector kicks in, and that's gone. 3-run shot from J.R. Prince makes it an 8-4 game. 469 into dead center for his 6th home run of the postseason. And remember, folks, the brackets reset, so that's just this series alone. He has more home runs than some people have had the entire season. Grounder to Meha, throw it to first, and that ends the rally. Astros score 4 with 2 outs as we go now to the top of the 7th. Sophia Sanders to the plate. Stingers have been able to respond to the Astros offense. Can they do so now here in game 4 of the quarterfinals? Soft grounded to third, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The second baseman, number 70, Nikolai Prince.
Nikolai Prince to the plate. Popped up to the catcher for the second out of the inning. That brings up Jet County 0 for 3 tonight. Jet County rips into right field, but that will be caught by Perkins to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th, and it's Willis, Muscles, and Faulkner to the plate. Willis hangs it right, going, and it's foul. Grounder to Reliable for the first out of the inning. That brings up Kale Muscles, 1 for 3 with a single. Grounder to Reliable, and that'll be the second out of the inning. That brings up Kason Faulkner, 1 for 3 with a single.
Mason Faulkner.
Hit to center field and caught by Huber to end the inning. We go to the top of the 8th, and it's Correa, Henson, and Huber to the plate.
Number 93, Emery Correa.
And swing and a miss. Mojo boost for Bradley on the strikeout. That brings up Fowler Henson, 2 for 3 tonight. Soft grounder to first, runs it down for the second out of the inning. That brings up Kawhi Huber, 0 for 3 tonight. He couldn't take advantage of his ace exterminator, and Bradley, not an A- pitcher, he's brought back down to earth. Soft grounder. Oh, McClary with a dive ends the inning. Caught it before it bounced on the ground, and we go to the bottom of the 8th, and it's McClary himself leading off for the Astros. McClary first pitch swing, rips into right field. Does it have enough? And it does! Just over the fence in Bagata. Solo shot. 392 makes it a 9-4 game here in the bottom of the 8th. Nobody out. Gorgo Vargas, the next reliever out of the pen for the Stingers, making his first appearance tonight. And now we're trending towards a Game 5 between the Astros and Stingers.
At the
0-2 count. Check swings, 1-2 count. And swing and a miss low for the second out of the inning. That brings up Eugene Weaver, 3 for 4 with a double and 2 singles. Weaver hits into right, and Henson with the grab for the second out of the inning. That brings up J.R. Prince locked in. He's had 2 home runs tonight. Don't throw it in the zone. And Prince doesn't swing at it. Gets him looking, 0-2 count. Oh, Prince doesn't swing his bat. He ends the inning as we go to the top of the 9th. Stingers need 5 to prevent a Game 5 here.
number 27,
Reliable rips it into center field, bounces off the wall for a leadoff double.
Now back, the shortstop, number 4, Bingo Najaya.
Bingo Mayha to the plate. Swing and a miss, 0-1 count. Grounder up the middle, runner on third, heading home. And he's... oh, that could have been close. We don't know because Weaver dropped the ball, making it a 5-9 game.
Cohen.
Jada Cohen coming to the plate. Her first pinch hit appearance. If anything, Stingers trying to work this Astros bullpen. She'll pop it up into right for the first out of the inning. That's going to bring up Sophia Sanders.
59,
Soft ground to right past third. Runners at the corners. 1 out here in the top of the 9th. That brings up Nikolai Prince. 2 for 4 with 2 singles tonight. Pressure through the roof. And he's gonna ground the right to Faulkner. Throw it to Muscles. Throw it to first. Dragon special. Astros win. They pulled off the rally. Final score 9-5. We'll have a game 5, ladies and gentlemen. Astros get it done at home with a 4-run 6th inning. 3 home runs from the Astros, 2 of those from Prince. And Bradley gets the win, the long reliever, going 4 innings after their starter couldn't escape the 3rd. Watts has handled the loss after giving up 5 runs through 3 innings. And it's an Astros sweep. Prince, McClary, and Weaver as your players of the game. Alright, we switch sides for a bit, let both teams rest. Alright. Phantom, did you miss anything crazy? Nothing too crazy. The Astros handled business at home to force a game 5. Now the Dragons are looking to do so. Alright, this lineup in Discord is ready for the Dragons and the Monstars. Actually, before I do this, let me just put both game 5s up. Aguirre has his... Let me just go to the Astros real quick. Latoya Berry is juiced. Wow. Let me... I'm sure you can get a screenshot of that, but I'll just take it either way. The Stingers. Do they get anyone juiced? They do not. Alright, their catcher's injured. Not injured, just tired. Can you mouse over Barry's rating? Yeah, I could do that. Give me a second to just get a screenshot here. To do that, I have to go this way. Astros, that's Barry. Latoya. What I can do is do the substitute. There you go. So I'll just screenshot that and start putting things into the team's respective
Tired of the old
channels.
you? Take that cellulite and shape it into realistic looking muscles. Sculpt your bad parts into good parts with lipoplanting. Actual muscles not guaranteed.
We've got tickets for the finals up for grabs. Just be the 947th caller in the next 4 minutes and they're yours. Oh wait, what's that? Oh. Okay, I've just been told not that many people call into the show, so I'll just hang on to these for myself.
All right. So without further ado, we can go for game 3. Game 4. Dragons. Alright, game 4. So you have a couple changes here. So Trickster's batting left field. Schaefer McShadows is going down to the 6 hole. Bree at the 4. That puts Schaefer at... Oh, no, that's Bree. DH. Hardcore at catcher 4. Peck at first, 5th. McShadows second, 6th. Bungalow center field 7th. Stiff bottom at 3rd, 8th. McGuire in right for 9th. And it's going to be Bruce Richards with the Dragon season on the line. And for the Monstars, I know they had a change. Sasso for Ocean. And if we need another game, put Ocean back in. Nothing else changes. Alright. Bassinet on the mound to try to punch a ticket for the Monstars to the semifinals. Let me just make sure that's Sasso for Ocean. And play ball. So we have at least one game 5. Can the Dragons force a game 5 themselves on the road here? Parky Higher Narrows lost 13-8 in a back and forth game 3. And since the Monstars are the rebranded Overdraft, this will be their first trip to the Heroic Conference Finals if they can clinch. That's right, they were the Overdrafts. I completely forgot. Dive from leverage, but that's not going to be enough. But for the Monstars to punch their ticket to their first ever semifinals, they'll have to go through the strongest team in the league. They won a shootout last time. Can they keep the Dragons' bats at bay once again? Bassinet already aware of the situation. Choker activated. Runner's going for the steal. Hit and run doesn't pay off. Goes foul. And a swing and a miss outside for the first out of the inning. That brings up Bolt Bree to the plate. Swing and a miss high, 0-2 count. Pitch out outside, 1-2. Runner going for the steal, gets caught looking, and double play ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the first, and it'll be Emmett Foster leading off. Grounder up the middle, and the Monstars start their day off with a leadoff single. That brings up Diego Pham, hitting 500, does have a home run and 6 RBIs this series. And he's gonna rip into no man's land, rolling all the way to the wall. Runner heading for third, rounding third, heading home, and the Monstars strike first, make it a 1-0 game here in the bottom of the first. It's Abman Nichols to the plate. Check swings, 1-2 count. Hits it right to, oh, tough dive. Schaefer can't hold on, and now 2 runners are on. Nobody out for Zayden Alexander. Tier 2 RBI hero, Tier 3 high pitch. Do not throw high in the zone, Richmond. And he does, but Trickster's there to get the line out for the first out of the inning. Louis Vo to the plate. Rips into left field. Trickster's there again for the second out of the inning. So Moses Carroll to the plate. Tense here, but he does have the RBI hero active. Runner on first and second with 2 outs. Nope. 2-1 count for Carroll. Check swings, 2-2. And strike 3 called. Richmond, after giving up a run, locks the Monstars down and keeps runners stranded. We go to the top of the second. Tony Hardcore leading off the inning. Grounder immediately to Leverage. Throw to first for the first out of the inning.
Number 23, Sam Peck.
Swinging a miss, 0-2 count. Grounder right to Leverage. Oh, this time he can't hold on. Runners advantage to first, and Peck has enough speed to get there.
Now batting, the second baseman, number 30, Wade McShadows.
Wade McShadows, he's tense, but he's going to get ahead. Had to hustle there, but he gets to the bag in time.
Number 12, Swindle.
Puts 2 runners on, 1 out for the Dragons. Swindle Bungalow to the plate. Does have a home run, but he's tense. Can he find that power once again? Hits it foul, 2-2 count. Grounder right up the middle, right to Carroll. Newman, throw to first. Pham ends the inning. The old Dragon special. We go to the bottom of the second, and it's Sasso, Newman, and Leverage to the plate.
Mulberry, Sasso.
Peck with the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Porter Newman, hitting .222 on the season. That one's hit high, but what goes up must come down. At the warning track is Bungalow for the second out of the inning. That's Leverage, a hero in Game 3 for the Monstars, helped orchestrate their comeback. And he's locking down the bottom of the order. That one's going deep, but it'll be caught by McGuire to end the inning. We go to the top of the third, and it's Stiff Bottom, McGuire, and Trickster to the plate.
Number 4, Tommy, Bottom.
Stiff Bottom hits up the middle, nobody can get to it, and the Dragons get themselves a leadoff single.
Now batting, the right fielder, number 23, Aiden McGuire.
Aiden McGuire to the plate. Nobody out. Runner on first. Don't throw it off speed. Bassinet. And strike 3 called for the first out of the inning. That brings up Brindley Trickster, 1 for 1 with a single. Grounder gets right past first. Advances the runner and puts one in scoring position for Quincy Schaefer.
6, Quincy Schaffer.
0 for 1. Bassinet with choker active. and he's gonna rip it up the middle, rolling all the way to center field. Runners running third, heading home, and the Dragons have tied it up with their first run of the game, an RBI single with Bolt Bree to the plate. Oh, Bassinet! Bassinet gets a Bolt Bree missile to the face. Can't react. He is down and out for the count. This could be the break the Dragons needed here, and the Monstars are forced to go to their bullpen early. Remus is still out. Yeah, I believe he's strained. He would need at least one more game to be healthy. And that's going to be a walk for Tony Hardcore. Base is loaded for Seth Peck. 1 for 1 tonight with a single. Tommy Heaps tense at the plate. Chance for the Dragons to take command here in the top of the third. Pop it up into right, and nobody's able to advance. Bases are loaded for Wade McShadows. 1 for 1 with a single. And he's gonna rip it right to Carroll to end the inning. So Dragons score 2, take the lead, but leave the bases stranded as we go to the bottom of the third. Emmett Foster to the plate. Foul ball, 0-2 count. Grounder right to McShadow, throw it to first in time for the first out of the inning. That brings up Diego Pham, has an RBI double to his name. Grounder just gets right past the diving third baseman. Trickster's able to get it off the wall, and that'll be a 1-out single for the Monstars. Ahmed Nichols to the plate. Don't throw off speed, Richmond. Throws high, and McShadows with the grab. 2 outs. Zayden Alexander to the plate. 0 for 1 tonight. Popped it up to shortstop, and that will end the inning. So we go to the top of the fourth. Dragons holding on to a 2-1 lead. Dragons have to be smelling blood in the water with this Monstars. They have to go to their bullpen early. Their bullpen was already tired from a grueling game 3, and now they have to go right back at him again. Grounder, and that's gonna get over into fair territory for a 1-out single. Double. What are we doing?
Now batting, right fielder, number 23, Aiden McGuire.
Tommy Heaps tense on the mound with a 31.5 ERA. Oh, he was about to become rattled. Oh, that almost hit the batter. He gets out of the way, and now that brings up Brinley Trickster. And now Spry Burger, another reliever, has to come out of the pen, and it's only the top of the fourth. 0-2 count. Monstars have to be hoping that Remus doesn't come out of the pen here tonight.
That's down.
Foul ball, 1-2 count. Inside pitch, 2-2 count. And strike 3 called for the second out of the inning. That brings up Quincy Schaefer, 1 for 2 with his RBI single. Runners on first and second, 2 outs for him. Burger's locked in but tired, already at the T in stamina. After 15 pitches, everybody's going, and that's foul. Burger working here. Now at the S in stamina. Oh, he gets the strikeout, doesn't matter. Keeps the Dragons off the board as we go to the bottom of the fourth. It's Vo, Carroll, and Sasso to the plate. Soft grounder to Richmond, throw to first for out number 1. That brings up Moses Carroll, rattled at the plate. And grounder to Peck, throw to first for the second out of the inning. That brings up Mulberry Sasso, 0 for 1 at the plate. 1-1 count. Soft grounder, oh, gets right past the third baseman, keeps the inning alive. That'll bring up Porter Newman to the plate, 0 for 1 tonight.
Porter Newman.
Outside. And the strike. That's a strike.
Inside pitch, 1-2 count. And strike 3 called to end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Dragons still lead by 1 with Bolt Bree leading off.
Now batting, the catcher, number 28, Tony Hardcore.
Tony Hardcore to the plate. Rounded to Foster.
Now batting,
Seth Peck to the plate, 1 for 2 with a single.
Seth Peck.
Oh, Seth Peck, it's high, it's far, and it's gone. 2-run shot into the heart of center field, 463 for his 3rd home run of the postseason. It's 4-1 Dragons.
Number 30, Wayne McShadows.
And now the 3rd reliever out of the pen for the Monstars, already tense. And they still have 4 1/3 inning of work to go through.
Swindle Bungalow.
Monstars have to be hoping for another offensive showing like in game 3, because a game 5 with the Dragons could be costly. Grounder up the middle, go, whoa. A little skip there, but the center fielder is able to get it off without any issue.
Tony, stiff bottom.
Nope, inside ball.
1-2 count. Grounder to Newman, throw to first, and that will end the top of the fifth. Dragons scored 2 off of Peck's 2-run shot, and it's now a 4-1 game going into the bottom of the fifth. And strike 3 called for the first out of the inning. That brings up Emmett Foster, 1 for 2 with a single.
Emmett Foster.
Emmett Foster is going to rip into no man's land, hits the wall, rounding first, heading for second. This could be a triple. McGuire just picks it up, and it will be. 1-out triple for the Monstars, and Diego Phams to the plate. Already has a double and single tonight.
That's inside.
3-0 count, and that's going to be a walk. So runners at the corners, and it's Ahmed Nichols. He's been on fire this postseason, hitting .571 with a solo shot and 4 RBIs to his name. Already down 0-2 in the count. And he's going to rip it up the middle. That's going to score 1. And the Monstars have the tying run on first here with 1 out. It's Zayden Alexander, RBI hero, high pitch. Agnes McWally's to the mound. Dragons not taking any chances here with a 2-run lead in the bottom of the fifth. 1-2 count. Popped it up, and stiff bombs there for the second out of the inning. That brings up Louis Vo, 0 for 2 tonight. Oh, stiff bottom! Climbs the ladder, makes the grab, and saves at least 1 run as we go to the top of the 6th. Monstars did get 1, but left 2 runners hanging.
Strike. Ball, that's outside. No, outside.
Grounder right to Newman for the first out of the inning. That brings up Brindley Trickster, 2 for 3 tonight.
No, outside.
Tuna Kirk with the, Carroll with a dive, but that's not going to be in time. Infield single for Trickster. That brings up Quincy Schaefer to the plate.
Quincy Schaffer.
Tuna Kirk, he's going to go for the steal, and she's caught at second. Dragons too aggressive with the base paths. They do get a single though, but now they're down to 2 outs here.
Now batting. Now pitching. Remus Riggs.
And the Monstars manager has to be rolling in his eyes right now. It's Remus Briggs is immediately going to give up a run, rolling all the way to the mound. 1 run is going to score, and the Dragons make it a 5-2 lead. Remus Briggs strained, comes out of the bullpen, and immediately gives up a run. So this is the Monstars' 4th reliever, meaning they're only down to their closer after this.
Thank you, baseball
They might have to go with a
Now batting
starter.
The first baseman, number 23, Sam Peck.
Oh, tough dive from first. Throw it to first in time for round number 3. Dragons take 1 and extend their lead to 3 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Moses Carroll to the plate, rattled. And throw it to Peck for the first out of the inning. That brings up Mulberry Sasso, 1 for 2 with a single. Popped up to the pitcher for the second out of the inning. So quick 2 outs here, and it's Porter Newman to the plate. And just a little doink to Schaefer ends the inning. So 3 up, 3 down as we go to the top of the 7th. Wade McShadows leading off for the Dragons.
Number 30, Wade McShadows.
Monstars really putting all their chips on the table for this game 4. Down by 3 in the top of the 7th. Already down to their 4th reliever, strained Remus Briggs. Grounded to Briggs, throw to first, and that's the second out of the inning, bringing up Tommy Stiffbottom.
Tommy Stiffbottom.
0-2 count. Grounded to Leverage, throw to first to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th, and it's Leverage Foster Fam to the plate. Emmett Foster over the shortstop's head, and that'll put a runner on first. 1 out here for the Monstars. It's Diego Pham to the plate. Oh, swing and a miss at the curveball. 1-2 count. Full count to Diego Pham. And he's going to draw the walk. Tying run to the plate. It's Ahmed Nichols. 2 singles tonight with an RBI. Pressure starting to climb here. Oh, you got to be more careful than that. 0-2 count already to Nichols. Strike 3 called. Change up inside gets him swinging, and now it's 2 outs to Zayden Alexander. 0 for 3 tonight. He's triggered this RBI hero a couple times tonight, but has yet to take advantage. Already down 0-2 in the count. Soft grounder to McShadows. Throw to first in time to end the inning. Dragons keep the Monstars off the board yet again as we go to the top of the 8th. McGuire leading off.
Right fielder, number 23, Aiden McGuire.
So Briggs is going to still be strained for game 5, assuming that there is one. Strike 3 down low in the zone, and Pham with the catch for the first out of the inning.
Fielder, number 27, Brinley.
Brinley Trickster rips it to the gap. Does it have enough? No, it does not, but she does have base rounder. Gets all the way to third without any competition, and the Dragons will take that.
Now batting, the shortstop, number 26, Quincy Schaffer.
Oh, Newman with the play. Oh no, what are you doing? You gotta throw to first.
Batting, the designated hitter, number 3. Ball
Through,
3.
he fired it straight to home. Runner didn't even make it a quarter of the way down. And now there's runners at the corner. Bolt Bree with a chance to blow this game open. 0-2 count. 1 out. Runners at the corners. Swing and a miss high. Briggs does it. And that'll bring up Tony Hardcore. He's been patient at the plate today. 1 for 2 with 2 singles. And with runners at the corners, he's looking to bring at least one of them home. Tough out active. Strike 3 called, but he has enough speed to make it to first. Runners heading home, and he makes it.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Dropped third strike from the catcher. Runner advances home, and the Dragons inning stays alive. Seth Peck to the plate. 0-1 count. Grounder to Newman, throw to first, and that will end the inning. So Dragons tack on another run, make it a 6-2 game as we go to the bottom of the 8th. That'll bring up Louis Vaux. Grounder to Schaefer, throw it to first, in time, 1 down.
Arrow.
2-1 count. That's going to no man's. No, it's not. Trickster with the catch for the second out of the inning. Dragons pushing McWally's to her limit here, about to reach 40 pitches. Trying to give their bullpen a little bit of break, and she's going to give up a hit here. Runner on first, 2 outs for Porter Newman.
now pitching,
Ivor Hoffman, the closer, looking to close this game and give the Dragons a Game 5 back at Lafayette. Soft grounder to Schaefer, throw it to first, in time for the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the top of the 9th, and it's McShadows, Bungalow, and Stiff Bottom leading off.
the second baseman, number
Now pitching, Isla Parker.
Isla Parker, looks like the Monsters have another reliever. Although this could just be the... Instead of a closer, how just having 4 relievers. So nobody in the Monstars bullpen gets a break and was trending towards a losing effort.
number 12, Swindle Bungalow.
Soft grounded to leverage, throw to second, throw to first. Dragon special with 2 outs. First Tommy Stiff Bottom.
Stiff bottom.
Short grounded to Carroll, and that will end the top of the 9th. Monstars need 4 to tie, 5 to move on. Bats leverage to the plate.
Game, Aiden save.
And that's gonna set up, like Kwashi said, Tomas Nunez for Game 5. Their ace, the former Dragons ace. They cut ties with him in the offseason. Can he be the one to eliminate them with their bullpen already on the ropes? Popped up to Trickster for the 2nd out of the inning. That brings up Diego Pham, a double, single, and 2 walks tonight. Grounder right past first. That'll bring up Ahmed Nichols, 2 for 4 tonight. Soft grounder to second. Oh, McShadows with a dive, but that's not going to be enough. Zayden Alexander to the plate, 0 for 4 tonight. Ball inside, 1-0 count. 2-0. Check swing low, 2-1 count. Rips it high, 2-2 count. Alexander battling with Hoffman here. Alexander hits it high. Almost made it a 1-run game. Check swings, full counts. Everybody's gonna go. And he rips into right field. Runners running third, heading home. McGuire throw to home, not in time. Tying run to the plate. It's Louis Vo, 0 for 4 tonight. He has a home run and 4 RBIs, but he is hitting 118. Tanner Mulberry to the mound, looking to stop this rally and give the Dragons a game 5. Strike 3 called. We'll have another game 5, ladies and gentlemen. Dragons win. Final score 6-3. Came down to the final batter, but they get business taken care of on the road as they head back to Lafayette Field. McWally's gets the win, going 3 1/3. Bassinet handed the loss after being knocked out in the 3rd inning. Entire bullpen had to be used up in the loss here for the Monstars, and we'll watch to see how that affects them going into game 5. Pham is your player of the game, followed by Peck and Burnley Trickster. Lineups, I'll send lineups for both teams here. Dragons. Alright. And the Monstars. Damn, look at that bullpen. Everybody's either locked in or tense. Richards is strained. Alright. So let's just get these out.
Merkin Motors. Keep it Merkin.
The next deuce is courtesy of Foot Wide Hot Dogs. They'll get it to you. How you get it in
Line
you
up in
is a
the
you
channel.
problem.
Alright.
That's a problem I love to have. Let's jam.
So that's Astros, alright. It would be really nice if lineup's not gonna load on my phone. Come on, not now. There we go. Alright. So, what do we have here? So Perkins leading off in center field. Prince in right field. Willis. Latoya Berry, the juiced Latoya Berry at catcher. McClary batting fifth. At third. Best in left, batting sixth. Muscles batting seventh at second. Barneswobble at first, hitting eighth, and it'll be Bentley Thunderer on the mound. And yep, Aggie, to answer your question, Bates is on the mound for Game 5. So Cohen for Mastiff, Suarez for County, and then De Leon at short for Meja. No, that can't be right. Hold on.
Keep it tuned to Super Mega Radio, where I may or may not have just spilled coffee all over the mixing board. Transmission may be impacted. 1,000!
I'll give him a few minutes here to respond while I step away for a minute.
Just to watch.
Alright, County for Korea. Put him at first. Reliable to short. De Leon to third. All right. And let me see, is there... So the lineup will there be changes to the lineup here since Correa is no longer batting 8th and De Leon shows 4 here. Alright, what we have is fine. Alright, Game 5, winner takes on the High Rollers. It would be a division rematch for the Astros. Stingers, it will be a rematch of the semifinals last season where they were knocked out by the High Rollers. So either team here looking to get payback against the High Rollers. Grounded to County for the first out of the inning. That brings up J.R. Prince.
Number 21, J.R. Prince.
Grounder right to reliable throw to first for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 52, Emmanuel Willis.
And that is caught by our old reliable to end the first. We go to the bottom of the first, and it's Sanders, Prince, and Suarez to the plate.
Sophia Sanders. Now batting, number 7.
And strike 3 called. That brings up Digit Suarez to the plate. Astros leaning on to their rookie sensation, Slu Villegas, as he's going to give up a 1-out single here, runner in scoring position. Soft grounder right to Thunder. He makes a dive throw to second, not in time. Bases are loaded. Slu Villegas, Mojo down. It's Fowler Henson to the plate. Henson rips into left, caught by Best. Throw to home, not going to be in time. And the Stingers strike first, make it a 1-0 lead. Cowie Huber has not had a series to remember, hitting 188 and only a solo shot 2 in the positive side. Swing and miss to end the third. We go to the top of the second, and this is Latoya Berry to the plate.
Number 61, Latoya Berry.
Grounder right past the diving short all the way to Huber for a leadoff single.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 23, Rhett McClary.
Brett McClary rips into center field for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the left fielder, number 88, Atlas Best.
Atlas Best to the plate.
No, inside ball. And a strike.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 count. Rips a right past short and safe at second. So runners at first and second, 1 out for Kale Muscles.
Kale Muscles.
Muscles pops it up to send infield fly and caught by Prince for the second out of the inning. That brings up Fail Barnswabble.
Fail Barnswabble.
Oh, tough dive from De Leon, can't grab it. Unable to hold on, and that loads the bases for Bentley Thunderer.
Bentley Thunderer.
So first huge moment for the Astros here. Oh, and he can't live up to the moment. Astros leave the bases loaded. Nobody scores as we go to the bottom of the second.
7, Esteban Reliable.
And strike. The right. Ball inside.
2-2 count. Oh, he does it. That is way out of the park. That's going into someone's living room. Solo shot, and that's a 499. We almost had our first 500 footer of the postseason. Just 1 foot shy, and it's 2-0 Stingers.
That's a strike.
And strike 3 called for the first out of the inning.
Cohen.
Strikey, strike, strike.
1-2 count.
Ball outside.
2-2. Foul ball, 2-2. And strike 3 called, 2 outs. That brings up Sophia Sanders, 1 for 1 with a single.
Sophia Sanders.
Ball outside. 3 strikeouts.
And strike 3 called as we go to the top of the third. It's Perkins, Prince, and Willis to the plate.
The center fielder, number 43, Joey Perkins.
No, that ball's inside. The right.
And that'll be the first out of the inning. That brings up J.R. Prince.
21, J.R. Prince.
J.R. Prince hits it high, but it comes back down to earth. Kawhi Hubert,
Now batting,
second out of the inning.
number 52,
Emmanuel Willis hits it high, going back. It has enough. Solo shot makes it a 2-1 game here. Let's see, look at that arc, 429 for Willis' first home run of the tournament.
Catcher number 61, Latoya Berry.
Latoya Berry juiced for a game 5 here. And she's gonna rip it up the middle, rolls all the way to the wall for a long single. So 2 outs, runners on first for Brett McClary.
McClary.
That's a strike. Ball inside.
Pops it up to first and go. Guess we have another pitch. Oh, swing and a miss. Top of the zone ends the inning. Astros get a solo shot, cut the lead down to 1. It's 2-1 going into the bottom of the third. Nikolai Prince hits it high and comes back down into Perkins' glove for the first out of the inning.
Ball low. Ball, that's outside. Nope, high.
3-1 count. And Villegas is going to give up a walk here. Puts a runner on first. 1 out to Jet County. Runners go for the steal. Soft grounder to Barnes Wobble, and she's gonna able to run it down for the second out of the inning. Brings up Fowler Henson, who had a sac fly earlier tonight. Look at that arm on Latoya Berry. Nobody's gonna be stealing on her tonight. Oh, swing and a miss inside, ends the third as we go to the top of the fourth. Atlas Best leading off.
Atlas Best.
Ball inside.
Betts rips up the middle, and that's another weird bounce, the second we've seen here tonight. This time at Ciudad.
Number 5, Kale Muscles.
Ball outside.
Kale Muscles at the plate. 1-1 count.
Nope, low. No, outside.
Check swings, 3-1 count. Full count, runner on first, nobody out. Grounder up the middle, reliable with the plate to second, throw it to first. Dragon special. 2 outs, brings up Fail Barneswobble. She's got on base a lot this series, but hasn't been able to bring home any runs. As that's trend is going to continue here as it goes 3 up and down as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Kawhi Huber leading off. Villegas at 53 pitches. Back up to locked in against Kawhi Huber, who has not been able to take advantage of his ace exterminator here. And that trend just continues. That 125 power doing nothing for him. Can't even get it outside of the infield. Esteban Reliable, on the other hand, has certainly taken advantage here. He had that monster 499. Two players locked in here, and it's the batter who wins the Mojo battle. Villegas brought that down to earth, and it's Malaysia De Leon to the plate. Tier 3 Mind Gamer working against Viegas. Gets her down in an 0-2 count. And swing and a miss. 1, 2, 3. You're out of here. Jada Cohen to the plate. 0 for 1 tonight. Has yet to register a hit this series. 1-2 count. Ball outside, 2-2 count. And swing and a miss ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th, and it's Thunderer, Perkins, and Prince leading off.
The shortstop, number 9, Bentley Thunderer.
Bentley Thunderer pops it up to shortstop. And caught by Reliable for the first out of the inning. That brings up Joey Perkins, 0 for 2 tonight.
Perkins.
Grounder right to Reliable, throw it to first for the second out of the inning. That brings up JR Prince, 0 for 2 tonight. Oh, almost hit him with a screwball. JR Prince hits it high. Do we have a new ball game? Yes, we do. Solo shot from JR Prince, just gets it over the wall. 395 for his 7th home run of the series. 7 home runs in 5 games. If that's not a record, I don't know what is. This Stingers pitching just have not been able to figure out how to shut him down. And it's a tied ball game here, halfway through the 5th. And swing and miss at the top of the zone. Astros tie the game back up, make it a 2-2 game, and it's the top of the order for the Stingers. Sophia Sanders leading off. Grounder up the middle, and that'll be a leadoff single for the Stingers. Slew Vegas has 76 pitches and counting here in the bottom of the 5th. Has done an alright job for the most part, kept the Stingers off the board aside from a few blunders. Now at 80 pitches, does this Astros bullpen have enough in the tank to get a win? Oh, strike 3 called. Viegas says he's not done yet. They just Suarez to the plate. Now locked in, Viegas probably stays in about as long as his mojo keeps him up for. McClary makes the grab for the second out of the inning. That brings up Jet County. Jet rattled at the plate here. Saw 1-2 count. 2-2. And swing and miss. We go to the top of the 6th, and it's Barry, McClary, and Best to the plate.
Number 61, Latoya Barry.
Oh, that's outside.
Latoya Barry to Reliable, and throw it to first for out number 1. Brings up Brett McClary.
Number 23, Brett McClary.
Ball outside. Ball inside.
3-0 count. And that's going to be a 4-pitch walk. Puts the runner on first with 1 out for Atlas Best.
Pitching, Jan Oldham.
Jen Oldham, reliever, out the pen here for the Stingers. She is almost 100% ready. Has the clutch tree active, and she's going to give up a single up the middle. Puts the tie-breaking run on second with the one out here in the top of the sixth.
Second baseman, number 5, Kale Muscles.
Kale Muscles hitting .071 this postseason. Has certainly not got it done with his bat, but his fielding keeps him with a solid mojo here. Pops up into left, and Sanders gets under it for the second out of the inning. That'll put Fail Barnswobble to the plate. Don't throw it in the zone, Oldham. 1-1 count. Oh, and that goes, oh, reliable! You can rely on his glove, leaped the wall and makes the grab, keeps a run off the board, and we're still tied 2-2. Downcomb, all reliable without a reason. And here comes the bullpen for the Astros. Both teams going to their bullpens here in the sixth. Still a tied game. Neither team relenting here. That's gonna go all the way to the wall. Bounces off. Runners running first, heading for second. And the Stingers get a one-out double. That brings up All Reliable. On fire, Ace Exterminator. Do you just walk him here? They're not. Push-ups is gonna challenge him. 2-1 count. Throws it low, 3-1, trying to not get it into the zone. And she's gonna walk him here. 5-pitch walk. Runners on first and second for Malaysia, De Leon. De Leon tense at the plate. Tier 3 mind gamer working against her push-ups. Oh, down there with a throw to second. Throw it to first. Dragon special ends the inning. Stingers leave 2 runners stranded as we go to the top of the 7th. Bentley Thunder leading off for the Astros. Eugene Weaver going to take over at shortstop. Pinch hitting here in the top of the 7th. Pop up into right and caught by Prince for the first out of the inning.
Center fielder, number 43, Joey Perkins.
0-2 count. Whiffer active for Perkins. And he's gonna whiff on that one. 2 outs here. That brings up J.R. Prince.
Number 21, J.R. Prince.
So J.R. Prince with 7 home runs, 11 RBIs, hitting .455 is not locked in. What does the game want him to do? What else does he need to do to be locked in? Another home run? A single? That has to bring him up to locked in. There you go. So down goes Oldham as she returns back to earth. Neutral as she's checking on Prince at first. And that's going to go over the second baseman's head, rolling all the way to the wall. Runners running third, heading for home. And the Astros take the lead. RBI double, 2 outs. J.R. Prince advances all the way from first. And the Astros take a lead here late. It's 3-2. Oldham's clutch straight, clearly not enough. Now the Stingers find themselves down by 1. And that will be all. We go to the bottom of the 7th, and it's Cohen, Sanders, and Prince due up to the plate. Jada Cohen rips into right. Does it have enough? Nope. Prince is right under it for the first out of the inning. Sophia Sanders to the plate. Rips it foul, 0-2 count. And strike 3 inside, 2 outs. That brings up Nikolai Prince, 0 for 3, hitting 300. And that drops into right field for a 2-out single. That brings up Digitorres, 1 for 2 with a single and a walk. Bingo Meja to the plate. Nope, Digitorres. So tying run on first here with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. High count, 2-2. Gets caught looking at top of the zone to end the 7th. We go up into the top of the 8th. Astros leading 3-2. Winner to face the High Rollers in the semifinals. Emery Correa to the... No, not Emery Correa. She's actually taking over elsewhere. The Stingers bringing in their defensive substitutions. No. And that'll be the first out of the inning. Not the defensive substitution, that was just a substitute from last inning. 0-2 count. Pops it high. Grounded to Correa. Throw to first. 2 outs. Mojo up for Oldham. And it's Kale Muscles to the plate. Oldham giving it her all here. And it's already an 0-2 count. Check swings inside. 1-2 count. And that's going to drop into outfield. Rolls all the way to the wall. Runners running first. Heading for second. And the Astros get a runner on second. 2 outs. That brings up Fail Barnswoggle. 1 for 3. Mackenzie Alvarez taking over. Trying to keep the Astros off the board here. Keep it at 1 swing territory for the Stingers. Oh, rips it right past first. Runners at the corners here. 2 outs in the top of the 8th. Astros want to get some insurance here. It's Eugene Weaver to the plate. RBI 0 active for him. And he's going to rip it into right field. It bounces off the wall. 1 run will score. And the Astros extend their lead to 2. It's 4-2. Joey Perkins to the plate. Goes back to the top of the order. 2 outs. Runners at the corners. Swing and a miss. 2-2 count. And strike 3. The whiffer trait activates. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Astros tack on another run and make it a 4-2 game. Stingers have 6 outs to work with. They need to score 2. Jet County rattle at the plate here. And doesn't matter, he's gonna get a leadoff single. Tying run to the plate. Fowler Henson to the plate. 0 for 2 with a sac fly earlier tonight. Lonnie push-ups pushing 30 pitches. She's kept the Stingers off the board here, but stamina's fading fast. Does she have enough in the tank for another out? Full count, run on first, nobody out. Foul ball. Rips right past first. Barnswoggle unable to get it. Runners heading for third, and that's going to be a double. Tying run on second, nobody out. Kawhi Huber to the plate, the ace exterminator. 1 for 3 with a double. Can he? The unstoppable force versus the immovable object. Tier 3 rally stopper versus Tier 3 ace exterminator. Two count. Strike 3 called. The rally stopper wins the battle, but he has to go up against someone even tougher. It's all reliable. He has a home run, the 499. 2 runners in scoring position. Infield playing corners in. Already down. 0-2 in the count. Check swings high. 1-2. Strike 3 called. Simon Turnbull. Back-to-back strikeouts, and it comes down to Malaysia De Leon. Runners at second and third. 2 outs. Two count. Popped up into center field. Second baseman waves it off, and the Astros hang on. They barely escaped the 8th, had runners on second and third, nobody out with arguably the toughest part of the lineup. But they brought on Simon Turnbull, the Tier 3 rally stopper, and that's why they paid the big bucks for him in the midseason. And they're gonna get a leadoff hit here. Runners running first, heading for second. That will be a leadoff double.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 52, Emmanuel Willis.
Manuel Willis pops up into left. And caught by Sophia Sanders at the wall. 1 out, runner on second for Latoya Berry.
Latoya Berry.
1-0 count. And gets caught looking. 2 outs. That's going to bring up Brett McClary. 0 for 3 with a walk. Swing and a miss. 0-2 count. Strike 3 called. Stingers down to their final 3 outs. 2 to tie, 1 to win. And they'll need to start things off with the tense Jada Cohen. Nobody to step up here. Already down 0-2. And a 3-pitch strikeout for the first out of the inning. That brings up Sophia Sanders, 2 for 4 with 2 singles. 0-2 count. Grounder right to Muscles. Throw to first. 2 outs. 1 out left in their season. Emery Correa trying to keep it alive. Grounder to right. Close. Prince makes the slide. And the Astros win. Astros stun the Stingers. Final score 4-2. They get it done on the road, and they'll be going to Red Rock Park to face the High Rollers. Just a heartbreaking loss for the Stingers. They had the chance there in the 8th to at least tie the game. Couldn't muster any offense after the 2nd, and that was all she wrote for them. Astros had 2 home runs. Stingers had a home run of their own. And it's Alani push-ups with the win, going 1 1/3, getting 4 hits. But it was Simon Turnbull who saved the Astros season and game, shutting down the Stingers' bat. Jen Oldham gave up the difference maker. Gave up 2 runs in 2 1/3 innings of work. And it's J.R. Prince, Emmanuel Willis, and Esteban Reliable as your players of the game. Don't go anywhere else, folks. We have 1 game left. Game 5 between the Monstars and the Dragons, who will go on to face the Lumberjacks. Just before we do, look at that. J.R. Prince just almost more than double, or almost double the next best home run hitter. All right, Monstars. What did the Monstars tell me? Sasso for Ocean. And if we need another game, put Ocean back in. Nothing else changes. Alright, now they bring in Tomas Nunez. Will he come to haunt the Dragons here? Dragons, I know they had a couple changes, did they?
Remember to take your umbrella. That is, unless you're
Bellato in right field for McGuire.
But if you're in the cheap seats with the rest of us, bring that gull blocker. Or, you know, go ahead, take your chances.
On the mound, they'll bring in
JC
JC McPherson.
Let's jam.
Alright. Game 5, our final game of the quarterfinals.
Welcome to Game 5 of the tournament quarterfinals. Mind your step on the sticky, squelchy floors. It's time for the ball game.
So going back to Lafayette Field here, both teams took a game, and now it's time to see who will advance. Diego Pham to bat here with 1 out. And that's going to get over the second baseman's head. The key for the game here, Monstars, they have to pummel McPherson early. Force the bullpen out early because the Monstars bullpen is in pretty rough shape. Dragons, same thing, because I think whichever team can get the starter out first probably wins this game.
Now batting, the designated hitter, number 26, Zayden Alexander.
Zayden Alexander to the plate, has RBI Hero active. Zayden Alexander pops it into left, dies just shy of the warning track for 2 outs.
Now batting,
That brings up Louis Vo, hitting 111 this postseason.
That's a strike. That's a strike. It's inside. No, outside.
Runner is going, and that's gonna be a walk. So bases loaded for the Monstars, and it's the rattled Moses Carroll.
Carroll.
Is RBI Hero enough for him? No, it's not. Monstars load the bases but score nothing. You can't do that against this Dragons offense.
That's down. Yep.
3-0 count. Nunez composed on the mound, and he's going to give up a walk here. So 4-pitch walk, and it's Quincy Schaefer to the plate.
Quincy Sheffer.
That's a strike and a half, my friend.
1-1 count.
Nope.
Runners going for the steal. That's going to drop in left field. Runners heading for third, rounding third, heading not home. Great arm from left field, keeps the runner at bay.
Reed.
That does bring up Bolt Bree locked in at the plate.
You bet that's a strike.
Nobody out. Dragons trying to show the Monstars offense how it's done. Soft grounder to Newman, throw to second, throw to first. Dragon special, but it's enough to bring in the run. Dragons strike first, make it a 1-0 game.
Tony on score.
Another soft grounder to Newman, and that will end the third. Almost caught my tongue there. Dragons score 1 and take an early 1-0 lead.
Number 4, Jagger Ocean.
High fly ball, center fielder waves in the warning track and makes the grab for the first out of the inning. That'll bring up Porter Newman to the plate.
Porter Newman.
And strike 3 called, 2 outs. That brings up Fats Leverage.
Number 19, Fats Leverage.
Yep.
1-1 count. 1-2. And strike 3 called to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the second. Seth Peck leading off.
That's outside. That's a strike.
Fly ball to center field for the first out of the inning. That brings up Wade McShadows.
Wayne Machado.
Nope.
Popped up to the catcher and caught by Ocean for the second out of the inning. That brings up Swindle Bungalow.
Swindle Bungalow.
That's a strike.
Oh, just gets inside the zone.
Strike.
And strike 3 called. 3 up, 3 down as we go to the top of the third. Emmett Foster leading off.
Number 23, Emmett Foster.
Fly ball in the center field for the first out of the inning. That brings up Diego Pham, 1 for 1 with a single.
Diego Bam.
Oh, that's low.
McShadows throw to first for the second out of the inning. That brings up Ahmed Nichols, who had a walk in his last at bat.
Nichols.
Ball outside.
Nichols hits it high, going back, and it's gone. Solo shot into left, ties this game back up, 358, and for his second home run of this tournament.
Number 26, Zayden Alexander.
That's a strike. That's foul.
And strike 3 called, looking down low at the curveball. Monstars strike back with a solo shot and tie the game back up at 1.
Tommy at bottom.
Nope.
Tommy Stiffbomb hits into left, but Nichols is right at the wall for the first out of the inning. That brings up Kensley Bellotto.
Number 4, Kensley Bellotto.
Strike. Nope. Low.
1-1 count.
Strike.
And strike 3 called, 2 outs. That brings up Brindley Trickster, who drawed a walk in her last at bat. Trickster hits it into right field, rolling all the way to the wall. Base runner active, runner at second. 2 outs in the bottom of the third for the Dragons. Quincy Schaefer to the plate, 1 for 1 with a single.
Quincy Schaefer.
Strike. That's down.
Curveball low, 1-1 count. And strike 3 called. We go to the top of the fourth. Louis Vo leading off for the Monstars.
Center field, number 48.
That's a strike. You bet that's a strike. Nope. Low.
Grounder to McShadow, throw to first for the first out of the inning. That brings up Moses Carroll.
Moses Carroll.
Strike. Nope. It's inside.
Popped up to McPherson were the second out of the inning.
Now batting.
Jagger Ocean to the plate, 0 for 1 tonight.
High. Strike.
Swings at the curveball. McPherson throw to first, ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Bolt Bree leading off. Part of the order here for the Dragons. This could be an opportunity for them to try to work Nunez a bit here as he's been rolling through 3 innings.
No, outside. You bet that's a strike.
Full count. And strike 3 called, outside corner. That brings up Tony Hardcore, 0 for 1.
Tony Hardcore.
That's a strike.
Grounder to Newman, throw it to first for the second out of the inning. That brings up Seth Peck 0 for 1 tonight.
Number 23, Seth. And
You bet that's a strike. That's a strike. Hit tie.
Soft grounder up the middle, and the Dragons get a runner on first. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 4th.
now batting.
Seth Peck on base with Wade McShadows to the plate.
Wade McShadows.
Strike. Time out.
Grounder to Newman, throw it to first, and that will end the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Porter Newman leading off.
Number 13, Porter Newman.
Strike.
Popped up to second base for the first out of the inning. That brings up Fats Leverage 0 for 1 tonight.
Fats Leverage.
That's down. That's a strike.
2-2 count. And a swing and a miss. 2 outs. That brings up Emmett Foster 0 for 2 tonight.
Emmett Foster.
That's a strike.
And strike 3 called, ends the inning. We go to the bottom of the 5th. It's still a deadlock. 1-1. Swindle Bungalow to the plate.
Number 12, Swindle Bungalow.
Strike.
With both teams at their breaking point for their bullpen, it's been the aces here who have been the difference maker.
That's inside.
Grounder to Newman, throw it to first for out number 1.
Tommy
Strike. Strike. No, inside. Ball.
Check swings high, 2-2. Another strikeout for Nunez. 2 outs brings up Kensley Bellotto 0 for 1 tonight.
Kensley Bellotto.
Bellotto breaks the tie. It's high, it's far, and it's gone. Solo shot into the heart of Lafayette Field, 449 for her first home run of the tournament, and it could have not come at a better time.
Hot foul. That's a strike. Time out. That's inside.
Check swing, 2-2 count. And that's going over the third baseman's head. Innings going to continue. Runners rounding first, heading for second, and that'll be safe at the plate. Bringing up Quincy Schaefer, 1 for 2 tonight.
Quincy Schaffer.
Laveridge throws to first, ends the inning. Dragons break the tie halfway through the game here with a solo shot in center field. Makes it a 2-1 game.
Baseman, number 50, Diego Fan.
Diego Pham locked in at the plate, has a single tonight.
Strike.
McPherson now gets the pitch with a lead.
That's a strike. All high. Down.
2-2 count.
Down.
Both players locked in, something has to give. And it'll be the batter who gives way for the first out of the 6th. Ahmed Nichols hit the solo shot for the Monstars earlier. Already down 0-2 in the count. Soft grounder to McPherson. Throw to first in time. 2 outs brings up Zayden Alexander. 0 for 2 tonight. Alexander pops up into center field. Caught by Bungalow to end the inning. So 3 up, 3 down as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Bree, Hardcore, and Peck due up. Nunez starting to tire out there. Gives up a leadoff single. But the rest of the Monstars pen is tired too, so realistically, nobody can come out for Nunez right now.
You bet that's a strike.
He's gonna have to push through the pain. As he's gonna give up another hit here. Runner on second, rounding, heading for third, and there's runners at the corners, nobody out. The Dragons smell blood. Seth Peck to the plate. 1 for 2 tonight with a single.
That's a strike.
Whiffs 0-2 count.
Yep, inside.
Hits it. Oh, bloop single, bomber special, and the Dragons extend their lead to 2. 3-1 off the RBI single. Nobody out for Wade McShadows. 0 for 2 tonight. Here comes the bullpen. Nunez just couldn't hang on long enough. Gave up 2 runs here in the 6th. And now it'll be up to Ayla Parker to keep the Dragons at bay. Oh, and she does it for now. First out, strike 3 called. Swindle Bungalow to the plate.
That's a strike.
1-2 count. And strike 3 called. Another strikeout for her, and it's Tommy Stiffbottom to the plate. 0 for 2 tonight. 1-1 count. Outside pitch, 2-1 count. Grounder up the middle. Runners at all bases here. It's loaded. Pitcher no longer on fire, and it's Kensley Bellato. She hit the tie-breaking homer earlier. Does she have anything more in her bat? 1-1 count. Pops it up. Pham waves off the infield, and that ends the 6th. We go to the top of the 7th, and it's Vo, Carroll, and Ocean to the plate. So Monstars give up another run, and the Dragons lead by 2. Full count. Soft grounder to McPherson, makes the play to first for out number 1. McPherson's kept this Monstars offense in check all game long, as he remains locked in. Dang it, I thought I could get away with one there. Jagger Ocean to the plate. 0 for 2 tonight. Demi Gomez coming out a little early here. Dragons not leaving anything to chance, and runners go. One, 2 count. The K Collector active. Oh, strike 3 inside, swing and a miss. Brings up Porter Newman. 0 for 2 tonight. Mekhi Buckley to the plate. Doesn't have a hit this series, but that bat is trouble. 3-1 count. Buckley pops it up to hardcore and ends the 7th top half as we go to Brindley Trickster. Victor Schaefer taking over at second for the Monstars. Dragons lead by 2. Winner goes on to face the Lumberjacks. And that's gonna be a walk, so runner on first for Boltbury. 1 for 3 tonight. Dragons have to feel that if they can knock out Parker this inning, that will really set them up nicely to take the game. Grounder to Schaefer, throw to first, gets him, 2 outs. Runner advances to second, and now bring up Tony Hardcore. 1 for 3 tonight with a single. Soft grounder right past the shortstop, rounding third, heading home, and the Dragons make it a 4-1 lead off the RBI double. 2 outs, and it's Seth Peck to the plate. Here comes reliever number 2, Spry Burger to the mound, and he's going to intentionally walk Seth Peck. Wade McShadows rattled. Now you know why he did that. 0-2 count outside. Swing and a miss low, ends the inning. Dragons score 1, make it a 4-1 game as we go to the top of the 8th. Monstars down to their last 6 outs. Do they have enough in the tank? Or will their luck run out here? Demi Gomez gives up a single up the middle to begin the 8th. Emmett Foster to the plate, 0 for 3 tonight. We go back to the top of the order for the Monstars, and he's going to get another hit. Tying run at the plate. Monstars aren't done yet. Diego Pham, 1 for 3 with a single. Arguably the strongest bat in this lineup. Demi Gomez has her work cut out for her. Gets him to swing low, makes shadow to second, throw to first. Dragons with the Dragon special. Gets it to 2 outs. Ahmed Nichols to the plate. The only run for the Monstars tonight. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs. Check swing, 2-1 count. High count, 3-1. And that's going to be a walk. Runners at the corners, and a Zayden Alexander tying run once again. Can he at least bring the runner from third home? Oh no, he cannot. Don't call him a hero, cause he just grounded out. We go to the bottom of the 8th. Swindle Bungalow to the plate. Monstars unable to score, and now they're down to their last 3 outs. Dragons looking to put a stamp in this one and punch their ticket to the semifinals with a rematch against the Lumberjacks. Oh, it's high, it's far, and it's gone. Solo shot makes it a 5-1 game. 442 for Tommy Stiffbottom's 3rd home run of the postseason. It's 5-1 Dragons. Oh, Schaefer with the climb, makes the grab. 2 outs, brings up Brinley Trickster. She has 2 doubles tonight.
That's down. Strike.
Pops up behind the plate, 1-2 count. Fly out right to leverage to end the inning. Monstars need 4 to extend, 5 to break a lead. Louis Vo to the plate, 0 for 2 tonight with a walk.
Now in the game,
Aiden Singh in center field. Dragons getting their defensive substitution. Demi Gomez, K Collector active. Oh, that's going back. Does it have enough? Yes, it does. Louis Vo, solo shot in the center field, cuts the deficit down to 3. It's 5-2 Mons Dragons. Louis Vo's second home run of the series.
43, Moses Carroll.
Moses Carroll down 0-1 to count. K Collector active on Gomez. Oh, and she gets him looking. Strike 3 called. Jagger Ocean 0 for 3 tonight. Gomez is starting to tire a bit out there. 1-1 count. Gets him looking down low. K Collector active. Oh, just misses. Fair territory. Another strikeout. 2 outs. That brings up Victor Schaefer. He has yet to get a hit this series. Does he have a chance to extend the game for the Monstars? Foul ball, 1-1 count. Strike 2, K Collector. Here's the pitch. And Schaefer extends the game. Runner on first, 2 outs for the Monstars. Bats leverage 1 for 3 tonight with a single. Can he keep the rally alive?
Now pitching.
Nope Navarro with 20.25 ERA. Is that a year? Because now he's going to be tasked with getting the final out. And he does! Final score 5-2. Dragons complete the comeback and they'll go on to face the Lumberjacks in a rematch of the semifinals. Hard fought game from the Monstars. They just didn't have enough in the tank, both hitting and pitching. Tomas Nunez handed the loss, could only go 5 innings, gave up 8 hits and 3 earned runs. And the win goes to JC McPherson, 6 1/3, 3 hits and an earned run. Nope Navarro gets the save. 4 teams remain. Could we get a sneak peek of the next round games? It's just going to be back and forth. So I assume it'll be Astros High Rollers first. Yep. Astros High Rollers, and then it'll just be back and forth. Yeah, the Monstars, they dug themselves in a bit of a hole game 4. Losing Bassinet early was really the butterfly effect that might have, you could argue, ultimately cost them the series, because they couldn't rest their bullpen in game 4. Game 5 they had to work Nunez all the way down. So it'll be the 1 and 2 seed, Dragon and Lumberjacks, and then it'll be the 2 and 4. 2 and 4, let me just double check that. Yes, 2 and 4. We're one step closer to the end. 4 teams remain. Who has enough in the tank to advance? Find that out next week. Thank you everyone for tuning in, and we'll see you next week. See ya!
Next time you hear a song by Hammer and the Long Ballos, give us